So what's up with you? Can I pet you? Nope. I'd love to be able to. Nice piggy, nice piggy. You taste delicious. I'm sure it doesn't appreciate that. All right, we're getting close to the end of the day. Yeah, we're at day 77. It's starting to get a little bit dark. Let me go ahead and build this guy and build that guy. Oh, nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, where's my ATV? Oh, that's right. It's over here. Grab this guy. Bring it over. I'm going to have to come in the other direction. It's not quite enough room to be able to turn around. If I wanted to spend a little more time with it, I would build some more platforms out here just so that I could turn around. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. Let's just go ahead and pull this guy in. There we go. Perfect. Oops, sorry about that. Yeah, it looks good. I think it looks good in its new home. Let's go ahead and grab that, or close that, and we're just for fun going to grab another screenshot. So it's pouring down rain, but I wanted to see if I could see what my new building looked like from down here, but I don't have a good vantage point for it. So this is the best I'm going to be able to. That's what it looks like. My little twin garages right there. Kind of cool. Anyway, so I've grabbed all of my logs and moved them onto the elevator. I am in process of doing so. And hopefully we'll be able to go up and finish this floor up here today, or before I have to send my dude to bed, which will be cool. And I still need to go on and work on that building right there to put a roof on that. I have a lot of clay in my clay extractors. I went and checked when I was on my way out here, so I don't think it'll be too big of a problem. It's just something that I absolutely want to get done. One thing I did not do, because I didn't think of it until just now, is I didn't go back and check on my bricks again. I'm sure the bricks are dry because it's been a while since I've worked on that, but I didn't put any more bricks down, and I don't want to do that on camera again because it's kind of a long process. All right, there we go. All right, that's enough. Do I want to build another floor onto this? I kind of do, because I like the high elevated floor, and I like having the building go up pretty high. I think I'm going to. I mean, I think I've just committed to this being a ridiculously long video that probably very few people are going to watch to the end, but still, it's the option if you want to. So anyway, if you do, let me just tell you how much I appreciate it. I gotta stop talking and start thinking about what I'm doing. Let's grab this guy here. I want to put these on all four corners because I don't like windows up high. And let's go ahead and grab this again. There we go. And let's build what we can build with my one log. Ooh. Nice. Perfect. Okay, that's it. I'm out of logs in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because it's starting to get dark, it's after 9, it's starting to get dark, and it's going to be hard for you guys to be able to see. I'm going to rotate my bricks so that my bricks aren't drying, and I've got as many bricks as I can, and I'm going to finish building that, and in the morning I will come back in and show you what I got. It is morning, and I grabbed a bunch of eggs out of the barn so that I could eat on the eggs because those protein, and I didn't want to hunt down and cook another animal. Let me show you what progress I have made so far. This is what it looks like. I've got that floor basically built, and I've been working on the flooring. I haven't changed that guy. I don't know why I flipped over to look at that. And these are all of the bricks that I have right here. Unfortunately, these are all needing to be rotated, but I'm not going to do that on camera because it's pretty darn boring, but I have a fair amount of bricks. Let me go up the elevator and show you what I've got. We'll go 6 now. I think I built overnight 2 of these elevator levels. 2 of the elevator frames, so I can go up to floor 6 now. There we go. Nice. So this is going to be the top level right here. And the way that I plan on doing this is I'm going to make half walls that are going to go all the way around, and then I'm going to put some beams in them. So let me drop it off right now, or let me show you the foundation. Oh, look at that. This is what I was actually really excited about, was to be able to get up high and have a very high vantage point of the world around me. I think that's just super cool. And that, I don't know if you can see it, but that looks like a horseshoe to me. It's like somebody was playing a big game of horseshoes and left theirs behind, and it became part of the rock. Anyway, totally unrelated. Let's go ahead and drop these in place. Oh, I'm in the wrong area. Construction, walls. I want these half walls right here. Come on, Paul. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Half wall. There it is. Let's drop you. Let's drop you. Drop you. And drop you. And hopefully we'll have enough to finish these guys up. Because they take less. Oh, I don't have my planks on me. That's okay. I will bring these up here. I was needing to rotate stuff around, and I was leaving my planks in the cart. I forgot to reload them back up. That's okay. Did I put ones in here? Not yet. All right, let's put the half walls in here then. Half wall. Perfect. And then let's put some of the... Where are they at? It's under construction other. These... Yeah, these wood pillars. Because I want to build the ceiling off of the wood pillar. Let's do that corner and then that corner. I'm going to do the same thing here. And then the same thing right here. There. So that should be 8 pillars, right? I think so. Let's go ahead and build the pillars first. Partly because they don't take planks. Nice. I can't wait to get the roof on this thing. It's going to look so cool. All right, so I'm completely out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this cart down. I discovered if you slid it too far over the elevator, like here, if both wheels aren't on, then I had trouble and it would drop without me. Whoa. I don't know if I can get on here. Hopefully this won't cause a problem. Good. Everybody's on. Nobody's moving. Everybody's feeling stable. No problem. There we go. Let's grab you. Move you out of the way so I can get all out of here. All right. We're just going to go this way. There we go. Perfect. Just like I planned it. Before we go down there and fill up on logs again, I'm going to grab all of this and completely fill up my inventory with bricks so that I can update or upgrade the stuff that I've got built so far into bricks. And then I'll be able to bring what I've got upstairs, any remainder bricks I have upstairs. That's okay. There. Let me try that sentence again. So I'm going to upgrade what you've got right here. Plus, if I've got any leftover bricks, I'm going to leave them up there. And then that way, once I get that built, I'll be able to upgrade that too. Don't know why that was hard for me to say. I'm always really nervous about this elevator. Even though when I first got it, I thought, oh, this thing is super big. Now I'm constantly worried about falling off. Whoa, particularly when I spin around like that. There we go. That's better. We get my upgrade tool out and let's load up on tons of bricks. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to worry about being too heavy. Load these guys up. Let's start with these corner ones right here. Which way is it? It's the, oh, that's right. You pick the window. Then I'm going to take the curved window, brick, and then it was no paint. So we'll grab you, upgrade you. I guess I am going to have to move around a little bit. Actually, I should go up high. Oh, no, that's a different one because it doesn't have a window in it. Okay, let's do these guys next. Select no window, curved wall, brick, no paint. Perfect. Perfect. Good. And good. I don't know why I switched from perfect to good. All right, let's come over here and work on this one. We're going to do a window, but we're going to do a flat window this time, and we're back to the same kind of paint. And let's grab this guy right here and this guy right here. I am not going to upgrade these because I like these as wood. I think they look fantastic with as wood frames. Let's just upgrade these guys last. I'm going to have more than enough bricks to be able to do this. This is fantastic. Nope. All right. I'm going to need to grab bricks out of here. Maybe I should have grabbed more. Ah, That was it. That's what it looks like. So cool. All right, I am really excited about that. Let's take all the clay, move the clay over, put my bricks back. May is here. May, do you want to say hi to everybody? You're not going to say anything. You're just going to sit here and stare at me. What am I doing here? I suddenly forgot what I was working. Oh, I remember. I was loading all of this stuff up over here because I was just going to leave my bricks here, and I was going to take this and move it downstairs so I can make more bricks should I need to. So I'm not sure what happened, but Mike didn't seem to be getting logs anymore. So I changed his priority setting to filling log stands as being the #1 priority. I saved the game, I logged back in, checked his priorities, and they are set to replenish the log stands, but they were completely empty. So I'm just going to leave those empty, even though I realize that's a bit of a small risk with the Vambies, but you know, I think it's worth it. It's not too big of a deal. Anyway, it's raining. Just for the record, we're on day 78, and I've got these guys filled, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, how many planks do I have in my inventory? Not too many. I also grabbed this. I don't want to mess with those anymore, so I'm just going to drop it on the ground. I meant to drop it off when I was down there, and I completely forgot. I'm going to need to have clay for the ceiling, so let's go ahead and convert this to clay. There we go, and let's see how heavy I am. Oh, I'm really, really heavy. All right, let's run around. What is in here? Oh, that's right. Do I want to mess with this? I don't. I just did this pretty recently, so they're still wet. Let's come over here and see if we can go up. I need to go up to floor 4 because there are lots of bricks there. Actually, I'm not going to mess with that right now. What I'm going to do is I will upgrade this once I get everything built. So there's no need to grab the bricks and bring them up. Okay, let's do that. Now, I think these just need wood logs. Nice. And is that all of the foundation? So I just need to work on these pillars. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Nice. Now, hopefully I don't screw up putting the roof in. I don't think it should be too incredibly challenging. Let's go roof, and we're going to need this funny corner piece right here. So let's grab that and put it on. I just want to make sure that it... Yeah, I don't want it attached to the wrong part. There we go. There, that should be good. Okay, what do you need again? I know you need... Oh, you need more clay than I thought. Okay, it takes 12 pieces of clay on this. Okay, let's grab some logs. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to make a run for more logs to be able to get this done. But this will be enough that I can work off of this, so I can work this direction out from here. Let's work on putting in this piece next. There we go. And same thing over here. Yeah, I want to make sure that that all looks correct, and it does. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, how many planks do I have? Still quite a few, and I've got quite a few, quite a bit of clay in here. I may need more clay, I'm not sure, but it doesn't really matter. What I need more than anything is logs, so let me go get some more logs. So Mike seems to be doing his job again, and these things are filling up, you know, at a good pace. So this is my second one, and I am headed back up to be able to finish that roof. I'm excited to get this thing done. I've enjoyed the idea of having a dining area in every game series I do. I like doing it. I think it's a fun part of the game, even though it isn't really too relevant to the game itself. I just love the concept of it. I thought about doing after our youngest child did his little art gallery thing over there. I thought about doing my own art gallery, but I've just decided it's not worth it. Let's drop that guy in there. Okay, so I'm going to put a roof. Now, actually, let's just work our way. I'll drop the ceiling piece in last. Oh, that's the wrong one. I grabbed, I think, that guy, and I meant to grab that one. What am I doing wrong here? Okay, I'm not rotating it far enough. Now, that doesn't look right. Oh, yeah, it does. It won't be supported. Okay. I was looking at the pillars and how it interacted with the pillars, and that was confusing. There we go. right, next one. Ceiling. Okay. Perfect. I'm running out of planks. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. There we go. I wish I'd have thought to grab more planks when I was down there. That is okay. Let's put this out of the way. Or let's bring this into the work area, I mean, and let's put this one in. Nice. Cool, so I've got enough to be able to do it. All I need to do is just 2 more pieces, so I'll be able to know exactly how many logs I need. That worked out really, really well. Of course, I'm going to need more clay, too. Let's grab that guy and put it in. Rotate. Grab the logs. And you take 4 logs, right? Okay. So I'm going to need... Can I pick you up? So I'm going to need 4 planks to finish that thing off. And let me put the center post in. Let's grab you. Which one are you? You're the flat guy, right? There we go. So what I need is, I'm going to need 8 more planks total and just 1 more log. So I can carry the log up. No problem. Let's run down and get it. Hi, May. My cat's back. She's staring at me like, why aren't you giving me attention? She gets fussy. Okay, let's bring this. I'm just going to bring the cart downstairs, I think, and leave it. I don't think I'm going to need it. All right, let's grab planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Grab 1 log. And let's see if I did this correct. Do I have any clay anywhere? No. How much clay do I have on me? 2 pieces. I need 8 more clay. You know what I'm going to do? Actually, I'm just going to make all of that. I need to fill these things up again. I don't know that I'll need any more clay for this playthrough, but as it doesn't take much to... Yeah, I should have done it that way. There we go. As it doesn't take much effort, I don't know that there's any reason not to do it. I've just decided I'm going to grab more logs because I can. And there's no value in not bringing enough logs. And up we go. Nice. All right, drop you off and drop you off. Nice. Perfect. All right, I'm going to put you right there. I'm going to kind of leave you out of the way. I am going to, I think, next get the stuff I need to upgrade this. And then the last thing I have to do is I'm going to drop the foundation, or drop a seating area in here so people have got a place to relax. Just because I think it'll be cool. Let me run down to the floor below it and be able to grab the bricks because I want to be able to upgrade this area. Am I on this? I don't know if I'm on. I'm definitely not. You know what? I don't even have to worry about it. Because as long as I'm holding on to it, it'll stay attached to me. Perfect. All right. Let's grab bricks galore. And start upgrading. 3. Short wall. Curved wall. Brick. And no paint. Perfect. And only 1 more. Nice. Now let's do these guys. Short wall. Straight wall. Brick. And... Okay. I haven't used this in a while, and I forgot that he put these together like this. Okay, no paint. Do I have enough to finish this? We'll see. Nice. I do. That's fantastic. I'm going to drop my bricks back off, and I'm going to drop my clay in there since I can. And then I don't have to worry about it. There, nice. Let's go see what this looks like. Down. Oh, did I do those the wrong color? Shoot, I did. So which one? This is no paint, and this is dark. Darn it. Let me see. I don't know how much it's going to take me to upgrade that. I'm glad I caught that before I got downstairs. Let's bring my upgrade tool up again. Let's try this again. So I need half wall. I need the curved half wall. And I need to do no paint. So I think I did this guy, and I should have selected this guy. Yeah, that's the correct color. Glad I had extra bricks. Yes, that worked out well. Let's drop you off again. I'm going to take you downstairs and see what you look like from below. I am getting concerned about how long it's going to take me to upload this video, because this is going to be a crazy long video. There it is. That's what it looks like. Let me step back a little bit farther. Cool. That looks cool. I'm going to grab another screenshot of that because I can. That looks awesome. So I am a terrible chicken parent. I completely forgot to check on my chickens again, and they're all hungry, and I haven't fed them. And I grabbed all of the eggs out of here a while ago, and I've been working on those, and I didn't feed my chickens. So fortunately, they weren't too bad. But, you know, I need... Oops, I meant to pick up that guy. I need to make sure they stay fed. I would hate for them to, their little digital bodies to feel hungry. Yeah, look at that. I am completely full up on chickens. That's kind of cool. I like that. Okay, there we go. This should last them for quite a while more. I'm just going to leave the eggs in there and not worry about it. So next, what I was working on before I noticed that my chickens were, you know, starving, or at least they were hungry. They're actually, the little hunger bar hadn't gone down that much, was that I need to make a bunch of nails. Now I have a bunch of iron, but I've just decided I'm going to cook some more up since I can. I've got tons of stuff. So let's go ahead and grab that. And we're going to put all of you in here. Okay. Let's take this, whoa, get turned around. Upstairs. I got carts everywhere. Carts galore. First thing I should have done that first, is I need to take the rest of this out and put it over here. I've been working on making a bunch of steel so that I could make the elevator go up higher if I needed to, but I don't think it needs to go up any higher, so I'm not going to worry about it. But I do need to put my steel away. There we go. Now let's fill this guy up. Okay. And then this guy up. And that should be, this should completely fill up both of my forges. I don't know why my voice cracked like it was going through puberty again. Okay, there, that's done. Well, now while I'm working on that, let me come over here and drop off my screws. I do have more nails than I realized, actually. I'm just going to take all of those, and I'm going to drop off the seeds at this thing, which I never bothered to turn straight again. I needed to get on top of my greenhouse, and so I couldn't do it. So I rotated this thing so I could come over here and jump on it and get out, or get up here, but I never turned it back. So even though in real life it looks super unstable and it would probably fall, but it's okay. Oh, I need to fill up on planks. That's what I forgot. I need to grab planks because the next thing that I'm going to work on is the planks. Or is building the furniture, which is why I needed all of the nails in the first place. So let me completely load up. Is my inventory in a good spot? Yeah. Just nails and nothing else. And I think most of the stuff I need is just going to take planks and nails. Watching my weight. Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, one more. One more again. There we go. Let's grab my logs and we'll head up there. Now, before the last task that I want to do is I want to build that roof over there, but I'm not going to worry about that quite yet, because what I need to do is I have got, let me show you. Here's my work area, right? And this is all done as far as I'm concerned. I'm happy with the way that this turned out. And it's funny that I don't have anything. Maybe I'll put my eggs in here. I've got these refrigerators going. I built them, and then I never did anything from it. I never did anything with it because I was never able to get a goat in this game, which is unfortunately, and I need the goat for milk, and I need the milk for some of the better, or for the what is it called? Full ration, right? Yeah, I think that's it. Actually, let me look. I'm 90% sure that's what it's called. Oh, it's just called a ration, not a full ration. But I can't do that without a goat. I can't make the full ration without a goat. So I didn't end up filling stuff in the refrigerator, because usually I put milk in there. I don't think I finished that thought. Anyway, so this is my main dining area. So what I'm going to do is just build a nice area here for people to sit and eat. So let's build... Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. Okay. Sometimes it gets logged up if you... there's certain key combinations which will cause a bit of weird stuff to go on with the game. So anyway. Now I shouldn't... I'm not sure why it's doing that. All right, the game is glitched. I should be able to hit my build button, and it's just not working. So I'm not sure what's going on. Let me just go ahead and save the game, and I will load back right back in. So I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm starting to have some glitches in the game and in my recording software. So I don't know what's going on. I just realized that it doesn't look right. Forget it. Screw it. I'm not messing with it. Let's try this again because I really want to finish this. Placeable furniture. What we're going to go with is a dining room, and we're going to go with a large table. This is the one that's got blood on it, right? I don't want that one. Even though I like the table, I just don't want to have the blood on it because I don't have a way of covering it up unless I make a rug and treat that like a tablecloth, but I don't have enough wool to be able to do that, and I don't want to hunt down one. So we're just going to use the other dining room table right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to set this up, and it is going to... I'm going to go at an angle to match this, and it's kind of a... maybe it's a silly reason. Does that look right? That's not right. That could be right. That's not right. Or, yes, this is it. The silly reason is because I don't want somebody to feel like there is a power position. I don't know if you've ever studied this or seen it, but when you come in, if your back is to the wall, that is, our back is to the entrance, in a group dynamic setting, that is considered the weakest position. Whereas the strongest position is somebody that is here, they can see you entering. So if they come in, you enter, and they desire to do so, they can come over and greet you first. Not important. It was just something I learned from a book or something at one time. So I don't really want that to happen. So I'm going to put them at an angle. And then I'm just not going to have anybody with a chair facing on this end right here. Let's go ahead and drop this in. I need wood logs. I'm glad I grabbed some. I actually didn't remember what I needed for this. I just know wood logs, planks, and nails are very commonly used. There. Okay, now I'm going to just drop you out of the way, and I'm going to put some chairs in here so people can enjoy a nice sit-down dinner. Placeable furniture, dining room, and we're going to go with these chairs. I like them. I just think they're really good chairs. Okay. And we'll go this one, and then we'll rotate this so that it matches up correctly. It's funny that I've got more seating than I have people in the known universe. There's only just Mike and I and the two traders. But yet I've got seating for 8. What am I out of? Nails. Okay, let me put the rest of these down, and then I'll run and get some more nails. Glad I started cooking some more iron. Placeable furniture, dining room. Let's grab that chair again, and just put 2 more down. Okay. Okay, so I'm out of planks too. All right, let's move you out of the way just in case I need you. And then I can come down here where there's plenty of space with it's just me on the elevator. There we go. All right, do I have... Yeah, let's just grab and make a bunch of steel here. I will put you away later. Okay. There we go. Let's make tons of nails, and I should be able to just grab... I don't know how many planks I'm going to need. I'm just going to load up on them. Because there's no value in carrying extra ones right now, or no problem in carrying extra ones right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to grab some extra logs on my way up, too. Because I need to put out chairs and stuff on the top level, and I want to have enough supplies to be able to do that. Now I kind of actually wish I'd have just grabbed more. Like, because I think I'm going to have to run and get more supplies, so... There we go. Drop you guys off and build, build, and build. Put you out of the way. Nice. It doesn't have a door, but I'm not going to fuss about it. You know, it is what it is. If I had more time, I would do it, but this video is super, super long, so I'm not going to worry about it. All right, let's come up here and let's see. What do we want to do for this area right here? First of all, let's get these out of the way. What I'm thinking about is just sort of some bench seating for people to sit in, although I haven't looked to see exactly what choices I've got for bench seating. Let's see. That is a little small, but it'll work. Let's see if there's anything better. Furniture, certainly not under lighting, certainly not under... Yeah, I don't want to use more of these chairs. This is too big. I have used that as a bench to sit on in the past, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Nothing here looks amazing. No, no, and no. So we're back to this guy right here. Just nails and planks, but I'm going to need tons of them. So I want to put some here and here. Okay, now let's rotate this around. There and there. And there and there. And then last one, let's rotate you here. I think I'm going to have to move those guys back. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going to leave this one right here so you can stand and look over the edge and just fill in the rest of these. Okay, I'm out of planks, right? Nails I got. More nails. Still more nails. Nails. Glad I made a lot of nails. Okay, nice. So I'm just going to need more planks. And I don't know how many it is because I didn't count, but I'm just going to completely load up on nails. So that's crazy. I am shocked. All of those trees that I cut down, all of those logs have been finally picked up, and Mike is having to cut down new trees again, which is just nuts. I realized that my machines, I knew my machines were running low, and I was pretty sure they were empty, but I decided to fill them up since I had the time. And what I'm going to do is start taking some of this stuff because I'm going to need some more clay a little bit later. I've just got, I'm getting very close to being done, but I wanted these things running since there was potential I was going to need more, and I was waiting for the machine, the circular saw bench, to finish. So let's slowly work my way over here, and you can hear Mike cutting down trees. It's funny because it's been a bit since I've heard that. Anyway, what ended up happening was when I reloaded the game, there's a glitch where those doors won't open, or Mike can't get them to open. So what I ended up doing was just running down, opening them up again, and then as soon as Mike had access again, he started filling these log carriers because they were all almost empty again. Well, that's not true. That's an exaggeration. They were starting to slow down, and Mike couldn't keep up. So I think I have just about everything I need to finish up what I need to finish up so far. There. Let's run upstairs. Or at least I've got everything I need to finish up those benches, which will be cool. Which is good because it's getting late in the day. And then I will just have one more. Not even going to take this up. I only refilled it because I knew I was going to need them over there. And I was running that direction. Hello, hello. And here we go. I was nervous I was not going to have enough planks. Oh, I'm down to one, so I got to run down and get planks. But anyway, that's what this looks like. And the cool thing about it is that you can stand on these benches and they'll help you see a little bit better. That's cool. That is screenshotable. F8, F12, and F8 again. Yeah, look at that. All right. Well, I am going to have to run down and get some more planks and fill up again. And I'm going to wait till the next day because I don't want to record at night. But I'm finally going to put the roof on that thing, which is the last thing that I need to do. All right. It is the next day, and I am loading up on planks again so that I can finish up the roof. which should be the last thing I've got to do to finish up this series. Although I might put some extra railings right here. I don't know. The thing about this game is is always so much to do. So you could spend forever just making one upgrade after another upgrade after another upgrade, which makes the game a lot of fun. I did during the night build the finish up the ceiling here, so hopefully that won't be a problem. Now, this is going to take a lot to get this built, but I have got a bunch of clay right here, so hopefully that will be enough. If it's not, you know, we'll just go down and get some more. So let's start off by laying the first row of ceiling panels, right, or not ceiling panels, roof panels right here. We're going to start with this guy right here. Oh no, tell me you cannot. I didn't know that. I thought you could build a roof on top of a ceiling, but you can't. Shoot. I wonder if I build a wall, like a small wall right here, if it'll let me build off of that. So what I mean is like, no, probably not that guy. I don't know. Let's try it. So let's try this guy right here. And then let's try the other thing I was thinking of, or what I was thinking of the first time was a wall, but I meant a half wall, like right there. So let's build that guy and that guy right there. And let's try and build off of that and see if that works. All right. Whoops, wrong one. Ceiling. I need roof. Okay. So that will work, but the gapping isn't quite right. Whereas if I build it right there, then there's no extra gap in there. So let's delete this guy right here. And I'm going to have to build a half ceiling all the way around here, which means I need to make sure that I've got lots of bricks because I'm going to have to upgrade all of these, which means I probably should upgrade them before I build the roof. Just thought that through. All right, that guy. I am going to have to go down and get more planks. I for sure am not going to have enough planks. Because I grabbed inventory for planks thinking I was just going to need the planks required for what goes in the ceiling here, which is just 4 planks, which is not going to be anywhere near enough. But that is okay because I got all day and I got a circular saw that is ready to go. All right, I'm not going to completely build these. Do I have the clay on me? I don't think I have any clay in my inventory. Yeah. That's what I was counting on, is not having the clay in my inventory to be able to build these. But I don't have the planks anymore either. So let's go ahead and put those in. And before we build that, let's come down here and grab some clay. Or actually, I'm sorry. It's not the clay I want. It's the bricks I want. Hopefully this won't make me too heavy. Let me get my upgrade tool in hand. And right click. We're going to do half wall. I don't know why it wouldn't let me do that. Okay, so I was thinking you could be on it to pick it. You have to go outboard of it. Brick. And this is no paint. That's what I want. Okay. I'm hoping I don't have to make more bricks, because I really don't want to. It's a time-consuming process, and I think I've got some drying. Yeah, it looks like I'll be okay. So I just need enough bricks to be able to finish that. And I've got plenty right here. No, I don't. I've just got 2 left. And these take, I think, 4. Yeah. So that's probably not going to be a problem. Let me fill up on planks, and then I will grab a little bit of I'm thinking this through. Are these still dry? Yeah. We grab that, and then that should be enough to upgrade the last 2 wall pieces. I'm going to run down here and grab as many planks as I can grab in a reasonable amount of time. This circular saw bench has been a work beast for me. It has gotten so much done. This game would be so much more difficult without the circular saw bench. Fill up. Not quite all of the way. Watching my weight. That's it. That's as much as I can carry without having to hobble my way back super duper slow. I made those the wrong color. I had this color on my brain, and I made it out of that color. You know what? We're just going to leave it. We're going to call it a feature instead of a mistake. That's exactly what that is. That is a new feature. It's a special color code. And actually, I don't think it looks that bad. That's funny. What a goofball mistake. All right, let's go and do that. And then let's see if I can just upgrade. Yeah, I don't have to redo that. Of course, I'll have to do one more right there. Let me drop those bricks off. So I'll have plenty of bricks, but I'm not going to do it until, I'm not going to build this until I've got the entire roof done. And then I'll tear down the stairs. There's no reason for me to have the stairs here. All right. Oh, you know what I need is the clay now. Hopefully I'll be able to carry a fair amount. Is that going to put me over? It's not. You know what? We're just going to go with that. Drop that in there and drop that in there. I can't believe I picked the wrong color. What a bonehead move. All right, roof. No, that's railing. Roof. Let's drop you in there, and we're going to go around here. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. Let's drop this in. Grab some more logs here. And I am sensing another log run here in my very near future. Whoa, that was sketch. Hey, dear. There we go. You know what? I wish there was a way to put a little, you know, I'm half tempted to leave this gone and just leave the stair right here. Problem is it makes it hard to get it in to the third floor right there. But I just sort of like the look of this. I think it's kind of a cool area. I may, in future seasons of The Infected, because I'm sure I'll play this again, maybe I'll come up with a way, something to do with an area in here that's just like a half-size ceiling, just for fun. Oh, don't tell me I'm getting late at night. Okay, what am I out of clay? Yeah, it's really early in the morning. It just looked like it was starting to get dark. I wonder if we're going to get rain here. What month are we in? Spring, April? Yeah. Been raining a lot, that's for sure. Nice. All right, so I can... How do I want to do this? I'm going to put this piece in first, and then I'm going to work my way down towards with the by filling in the middle pieces. I know I don't have enough logs to do it. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to get more logs. Okay, but let me just go ahead and drop the ceiling pieces in now. Build ceiling, or not ceiling, roof. And I want this guy. I'm gonna drop what I got in there. Okay, nice. So I need more logs. And did I fill you up? Yeah. I need more logs. How many more planks do I have? I'm gonna grab more planks because I can. Before I come back, though, I'm dropping this clay off just because I want my inventory more open to be able to grab more stuff. We are back and fully loaded. Let's build. Oh, that's right. I need the logs. I was thinking I needed clay, but that's not right. It was logs for days. There we go. And what do you need? Probably just logs, right? Yeah. Perfect. Put you in there, and we're going to take you down. And hopefully find a good spot for you. All right. Let's see. We've got... Well, how am I going to do this? Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is just... Well, let's start with what I know. Okay, this for sure is going to get this piece right here. Let's drop all that off. And let's come down to here and get my logs. Right, and so this piece is going to get a traditional slanted ceiling. Okay, let's go down here and... There we go. I don't know if I showed you this or not, but I put the rails up on there so I was less likely to fall, because surprisingly I don't think I broke my leg once this season. Maybe I did. I don't know. I hate to say that out loud because I think somebody's going to correct me and I'm going to be like, yep, you're right. I did. All right. There we go. All right. So what do we do with the ceiling piece right here? If I put the flat ceiling in, I'm going to need, if I put this flat ceiling in right here, I'm going to have a gap, right? Which is not too big of a deal. I should be able to just fill it in with one of the corner pieces. But what am I going to do with this one right here? I just don't like the look of that. I don't know. I don't know that there's a great option. There we go. What do you need? Clay. Oh, I'm out. Clay. Clay, 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 and clay. Okay, now let's see if I can put the little corner piece in right here. Because if I'm not, then I'm just going to have to put a wall in to close that out. And I don't know that that's... I don't know that's the worst idea or the best idea. Let's see. Can we rotate that? Yes. That'll... Well, no, I have to put that wall in because I won't have it closed out right here. Yeah, so let's just delete this right here. And we're just going to put in... I think it's going to be a full-size wall. Let's see. Actually, I suspect it's going to be a half-size wall and then a closeout. Yeah. Let's try that. And then, because if we put a full-size wall on top of this, yeah, it's going to be too tall. What we need is one of the roof panels right here. That guy. That's what we need. Okay, so then the last thing I'm going to need is... Oh. Thought I'd fallen to my death. Okay, what is the last thing I'm going to need right here? What kind of piece would fit here best? Let me sneak it in from the inside. All right, let's look at our choices. We've got... We can obviously go with this corner piece right here. And then build like a little half wall right there. And that might work. The other thing we could do is we could go with one of... Oops, not the small guy. This guy. Go with this guy right here, and then just build the same kind of closeout like we did before. The reason that I like this one more is just because I don't want the... Conceptually, I mean, if you imagine this in real life, what would happen is if we had the other kind of roof, then the water would just drain and stand on... If a person was standing here getting ready to go in the house, all of the rain would land right here. This redirects the rain a little bit that way. All right, what do I need? More logs? Okay, nice. All right, I can come up here still. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the foundation. I need to do it from the other side, don't I? So if I do this wall, ceiling, sorry, wall, half wall, and put it right there, I am, let's see if it'll let me put the other corner piece down. Because I don't want to build it from the side, because then I can't get out. I'll be ending the series right here, stuck, and I won't be able to move. Yeah, I need to do it from the other side. There we go. All right, let's build this last one piece. You're going to be under roof, and it'll be this corner piece right here. Perfect. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's get this and get it out of the way. And that's what it looks like. That's cool. That's really, really neat. Let's see. Can I get up there? No, not without bringing... Ooh, maybe I can use this. No, there's nothing for it to attach to. I was hoping I could set it like on the stair or something like that. But that's it. We're just going to go there. Yeah, I can't get up here. I'm not going to mess with it enough. I mean, I know I could use one of these carts to help get up there. But I'm just not going to mess with it. That's what it looks like. I'm really happy with that. Ooh, maybe let's see what it looks like from farther away. Oh, yeah, one more screenshot. You know what? This might be the screenshot I use for the video. Although, looking at the sheer amount of footage I've got, I've either got to pare this down substantially, or I'm going to make this ending video part 1 or ending video part 2, which you will know before I will. So that's where it is. That looks cool. I'm really excited about that. I'm happy with how that turned out. That's super cool. All right. Well, I am going to call it right now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the whole series. If you did, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all of you who have continued to stick with me. And I appreciate those of you who are new followers who have just joined in. The last time I checked, I'm sitting at about 450 subscribers, which is cool. And I'm super thankful for that. I'm very excited to get to 500 because 500 means that I will be halfway towards being monetized, which is exciting. This will never be my full-time job. I like my full-time job, and I will not give up being an engineer just to do video games. But, you know, it would be a great supplement income, and it's just so much fun. I just really enjoy making these videos. So thank you again. Thank you for sticking it out into the very end. Thank you for liking and subscribing and commenting. A couple of you particularly have done fantastic jobs of doing that. I hope you enjoyed the series. I hope you have a good day. And remember, game on.